Archangel Michael says, "My child, listen to me carefully, for what I speak tonight is not of the earth, but of heaven's order. The message I bring is not small. It is not ordinary. It is not random. This is bigger than you think. What is moving toward you right now is not just money, it is a divine wealth transfer, written in the scrolls of heaven long before you were even born. The angels of provision have already been released. They are moving through cities, through banks, through hearts, and through hands. I was sent to tell you that what is about to happen will change the way you see yourself, the way you live, and the way you trust in God. You have cried for too long, haven't you? You have said, "God, when will it be my turn? When will I see what you promised?" And heaven has heard you. But child, tonight is different. Something has shifted in the unseen. The wealth that was locked away, the blessings that were delayed, are now being released with power. Do not mistake this for chance or luck. This is not luck. This is alignment. This is prophecy. The wealth transfer is not about greed, it's about purpose. It's about placing resources in the hands of the righteous. You have been tested, stripped, humbled, and purified because heaven could not trust just anyone with this move. You have been chosen because you did not give up when others did. You may not understand why the waiting took so long. You may think you missed your chance. But hear me, my child, divine timing is never late. Heaven's calendar is different from man's. You are right on schedule. As I speak, the angels of breakthrough are surrounding your home. Some of you may even feel heat or chills as you listen to this message. That's not imagination. That's the presence of the Spirit confirming that this message is for you. You are being positioned for divine exchange. Some of you lost money unjustly. Some were betrayed. Some worked hard and saw no fruit. But I tell you now, what was stolen will be restored sevenfold. The enemy has been holding what belongs to you, but he cannot hold it any longer. Heaven has issued an eviction notice to every spirit of lack, debt, and limitation. I saw the decree with my own eyes. It said, "Release it now." There are angels right now, angels of wealth, angels of opportunity, angels of favor, they are being dispatched in your direction. Some will work through people you least expect. Some will come through divine connections, sudden phone calls, new contracts, forgotten refunds, and supernatural ideas that create increase. My child, don't let doubt block what heaven is doing. Do not say, "But Michael, how can this happen to me?" Say instead, "If God has said it, I believe it." For faith is the gate through which abundance enters. You must prepare your heart tonight. Not tomorrow, tonight. Because by morning, some of you will begin to see signs. Small, but undeniable. And when you see them, do not ignore them. Give thanks. Speak faith over them. That's how you multiply the seed. Heaven is rearranging things in your favor. Some of you are about to move homes, get new positions, or receive sudden favor with people of influence. It's not coincidence. It's divine orchestration. The wealth transfer is not just about gold or money. It's about power. influence, resources. It's about heaven taking what was in the wrong hands and placing it into the hands of those who will use it for good. You are one of them. You have been overlooked before, haven't you? You've been in rooms where you felt invisible. But God has been watching quietly, preparing your name to be spoken in places you've never even entered. There are meetings happening right now, in boardrooms, on calls, in private messages, and your name is being mentioned with favor. You don't see it yet, but you will. My child, do not sleep on this night like every other night. Take a few minutes before midnight. Sit quietly. Pray. Write down what you are believing God for. Be specific. Because tonight, heaven is listening more closely than usual. There are portals of favor opening for a short time, and only those awake in spirit will catch them. I am not speaking of dreams alone, but of divine appointments. The kind that only God can set. Some of you will hear a message within 72 hours that will confirm this word. It may be a financial opportunity, an open door, or a simple yes from someone who had said no for years. When that happens, don't say it's random. Say, this is the beginning of my wealth transfer. Heaven is serious about this move. There are billions being redirected. Not just in digital form, not just in paper, but in land, property, ideas, and influence. For too long, the righteous have struggled while the wicked have prospered. But that imbalance is being corrected now. The time of reversal is here. The wealth of the unjust is being transferred to those who walk in truth and light. If you are hearing this, you are not hearing it by accident. You were drawn to this message because your name is on heaven's distribution list. You are one of the receivers. You are one of the chosen. But remember, wealth without wisdom becomes a trap. So as the blessing comes, ask heaven for wisdom. Ask for direction. Say, Lord, teach me how to manage what you give me. That's how you keep the flow steady. My child, before this night ends, lift your hands, wherever you are, and say, I receive it. Because every word I speak carries power. The angels record every response. And when you agree with heaven, they move faster. Now pause for a moment. If you feel this word in your spirit, if something in you says, this is for me, then type, I receive it, in your heart or in the comments, so heaven knows you agree. This act of agreement is small on earth but mighty in the spirit. There is a reason God waited until now. Because the next move of your life needs divine provision. You cannot step into your purpose broke, weary, or distracted. Heaven is funding your next chapter. And let me tell you, what is coming is not only for your bills or comfort. It is for impact. You will help others. You will build what others destroyed. You will shine where others fell. That's why the attack was so hard. The enemy saw this moment coming and tried to stop it. But he failed. Every delay was divine protection. Every rejection was redirection. Every tear was a seed. And now the harvest is ready. My child, prepare tonight. Not next week. Not next month. Tonight. Because before the morning sun rises, something in the atmosphere will shift. You may feel peace. You may sense clarity. You may even see a dream that feels more real than usual. These are signs. Do not ignore them. Heaven is saying, be ready to receive. And when it happens, when that door opens, remember this night. Remember that heaven warned you to prepare. You are not small. You are not forgotten. You are not unlucky. You are chosen. The wealth transfer is already in motion. And child, this is only the beginning. Archangel Michael says, my child, you are still here, and that means you have ears that can hear heaven. The Spirit led you to this moment because there are deeper layers you need to understand. What I spoke before was the announcement. What I speak now is the revelation behind it. The wealth transfer is not just an event, it is a spiritual shift. It is not only about receiving something, it is about becoming someone new. Heaven cannot pour new wine into old vessels. That is why your life felt like it was breaking apart. It wasn't punishment, it was preparation. Do you remember the moments when everything started to fall apart? The people who left? The plans that collapsed? The opportunities that vanished? You thought you were losing everything, but in truth, heaven was emptying your hands so they could be filled again, properly, permanently, divinely. Child, I saw you when you prayed and said, God, why me? I saw you when you were faithful even when you had nothing left to give. And heaven took note. Every tear you shed was not forgotten, it was recorded as currency in the spiritual realm. That is why tonight, I am speaking this clearly, what is coming is not a gift for the lazy or the doubting. It is a transfer of trust. Heaven is transferring trust to you. When God blesses you, He's not just rewarding you, He's trusting you. You have been through the furnace. You have been refined. And now, the impurities are gone. You are ready. This wealth transfer will come in unexpected ways. Some will wake up to new business ideas that seem too simple to work, but they will. Some will receive favor from those who once ignored them. Some will see old seeds finally grow after years of silence. I see doors, many doors, opening at once. I see contracts being signed. I see people receiving sudden payments. I see families being restored because provision is returning. But my child, listen carefully, do not chase money. Chase obedience. For when you walk in obedience, money chases you. The moment you make God your priority, heaven makes you its responsibility. That is how this works. This transfer has already begun. Angels are moving, rearranging things. Some of you will soon notice delays breaking, approvals released, waiting periods shortened, and yes, even debts cancelled. It will not make sense to the world, but heaven never needed permission from man to bless you. You are being repositioned, even as you read this. Your name is being moved from the list of waiting to the list of receiving. I tell you something deeper now. The reason this is bigger than you think is because this move is generational. It's not only about you, it's about your bloodline. Your children and their children will benefit from what heaven is releasing tonight. The enemy attacked your finances so brutally because he feared what you would build once you had resources. He saw your potential to free others. But that plan failed. What was blocked is being unlocked. My child, I want you to do something simple. When you wake up tomorrow, declare this: everything that belongs to me will find me. Say it 3 times. Speak it with faith. Angels move faster when you speak with conviction. Some of you feel a stirring right now, a mix of excitement and peace. That is the witness of the Holy Spirit. That is your confirmation. You see, the world will soon experience chaos in markets, confusion in systems, instability in currencies, but those who are aligned with heaven will rise during this shaking. The transfer happens in the shaking. When the world loses balance, heaven positions its people. This is why I tell you, do not fear what you see. When others panic, stay still. When others lose, you will gain. Because you are not depending on man's system, you are under heaven's economy. My child, hear this truth: wealth without purpose is poison. But wealth with assignment becomes power. So before the increase arrives, pray for clarity of purpose. Ask heaven, what do you want me to do with what you give me? Because provision always follows purpose. Some of you are called to build homes for the broken. Some are meant to start ministries, feed the hungry, rescue the lost, or create opportunities for others. Heaven is transferring wealth into your hands because you will use it as a tool of love. And that's why the enemy fears you. You are dangerous to darkness. You are a light that cannot be hidden anymore. Now, I want to talk about preparation. You cannot enter this new level with an old mindset. Do not say, I'm waiting for money. Say, I'm preparing for management. Start writing plans. Start cleaning your space. Start behaving like the blessing is already here. Faith is not waiting, faith is preparing. You see, heaven does not bless confusion. Heaven blesses order. And when you bring order into your life, you invite increase. My child, tonight I want you to remove fear from your heart. Fear whispers lies. It says you're not worthy, not ready, not chosen. But I, Michael, tell you, you are chosen. You are ready. You are seen. The throne of heaven is backing you. The moment you believe, heaven moves mountains in your favor. There are people connected to your destiny who have been restless without knowing why. They are about to locate you. They have the keys to unlock your next stage. When they appear, treat them with grace. Do not push away divine helpers because of pride or fear. Some of you are about to receive messages, calls, or invitations that seem random, but they are divine setups. Say yes to the prompting of the Spirit. The wealth transfer travels through obedience. My child, this is your time to rise. The shaking you felt in the past months was not to destroy you, it was to shift you into position. Everything that left your life made space for something better. The heavens are wide open tonight. You might even feel a presence around you, peace, warmth, or a sudden lightness. That's not coincidence. That's confirmation. If you feel it, whisper quietly, I receive it. Say it with belief. And if your spirit agrees, type, I receive it, to seal it in faith. Every act of faith builds a bridge between you and your promise. Child, this transfer will not just change your finances. It will change your confidence. You will walk with new authority. People will see you and not understand what changed, but it will be the glory of God upon you. The same people who mocked your struggle will witness your rise. Not for revenge, but for revelation. God will show them that He never forgot His own. You are stepping into divine timing. Every delay, every detour, every disappointment, all of it was training. Now the real journey begins. Prepare tonight. Clean your space. Write your vision. Speak abundance, not lack. Smile at your future. Because it's coming faster than you imagine. And when you see the first sign, even if it's small, celebrate. Heaven watches how you handle little before giving much. My child, remember, this is bigger than you think. This is not a mere financial move. It's a destiny activation. You are being equipped for your kingdom purpose. The wealth transfer is not coming, it's here. It's unfolding even now, in unseen dimensions. Stand firm. Believe. Receive. For heaven's clock has struck your hour. Archangel Michael says, My child, breathe deeply for a moment. Feel this silence, for heaven is speaking through it. You are in the middle of something sacred. I want you to understand that everything happening around you is part of a divine pattern. It may look chaotic, but it is perfectly aligned with heaven's design. You are standing at the edge of a massive shift. You can sense it, the atmosphere feels different, doesn't it? It's because heaven is reconfiguring the paths of wealth, favor, and opportunity. The systems that once ignored you will begin to recognize your name. The doors that once stayed shut will open as if they were waiting only for you. This is not imagination, my child. This is manifestation of divine decree. Heaven has been watching the earth, and there are cycles ending now, cycles of struggle, of lack, of delay. For too long, darkness has controlled the flow of resources. For too long, greed has corrupted what was meant to be shared. But now the righteous are being raised to restore balance. And you, my child, are one of them. You were born with a divine assignment, and everything you suffered was training for it. The nights you cried, the seasons of loss, the betrayals, all of it was shaping your spirit to carry what others could not. Because this transfer is not just about receiving wealth. It's about holding it with wisdom. There are people who gained wealth but lost themselves. But you, child of light, have been purified so you will not be corrupted by increase. That is why heaven waited. You see, the delay was not denial, it was design. Every prayer, every fasting, every quiet act of faith, all of it was recorded. Heaven was measuring your heart, not your hands. And now the measure is full. You are being trusted with something far greater than money. You are being trusted with divine influence. My child, do not think small. When I say wealth transfer, I speak of creative ideas, platforms, inventions, lands, healing gifts, and voices that shift nations. There are people who will be drawn to your words. There are businesses that will be birthed through your obedience. There are systems that will bend to your faith. I tell you this, you will not just survive, you will establish. You will not just receive, you will multiply. The heavens have signed off your name in light. The earth will soon echo it. But I must warn you, child. The moment the light rises, shadows will react. When you start to rise, old energies may try to return, fear, doubt, or even people who once ignored you. Do not go backward. Do not re-enter old cycles. When heaven elevates you, stay in the new frequency. The wealth transfer is a spiritual vibration before it is a physical one. You attract what you align with. That is why tonight I tell you, guard your heart. Keep your energy pure. Do not complain. Do not gossip. Speak only what you want to see. When you speak with faith, you call forth angels. When you speak with fear, you call forth delay. Choose your words wisely. There are angels assigned specifically to you. Some of them have been waiting for years for you to speak in agreement so they can move. When you say, I am ready, they begin their work. When you say, I receive it, they seal the package. So, child, say it now in your heart, I am ready for my divine wealth transfer. And if your spirit agrees, write, I am ready, in faith. It's not just a comment, it's a contract with heaven. Now listen closely. Heaven's strategy for you involves alignment with time. The next 7 days will carry divine instruction. You must stay alert. Pay attention to dreams, sudden thoughts, and people who come your way. Do not ignore signs. Heaven speaks through patterns, numbers, timings, and intuition. Some of you will be guided to start something new, a small project, an investment, a call, a message. Do not delay. Act immediately. Small obedience unlocks large miracles. There is a frequency of miracles operating now. I can see it moving through timelines, breaking barriers. Some of you will see what others call coincidences, but these are confirmations. You might see repeated numbers. You might meet someone who says exactly what you were praying about. You might get an unexpected opportunity. These are not random. They are divine breadcrumbs leading you to your next stage. Follow them with faith, not fear. My child, this transfer is happening because heaven is tired of seeing the righteous oppressed. God is reclaiming what was stolen from His people. There are treasures stored in dark places that are now being revealed. The wealth of nations will begin to flow into the hands of the just. This is prophecy being fulfilled before your eyes. You were never meant to live in lack. Lack was never divine design. You were made in the image of abundance, but the world taught you to shrink. Tonight, I speak against every mindset of limitation. You are free from it. When you walk in divine identity, you stop chasing and start attracting. Heaven aligns resources to the one who walks in purpose. Do not worry about how it will come. That is heaven's job. Your only task is to stay ready. Keep your heart grateful. Keep your words aligned. Keep your vision alive. Child, you are going to see sudden movement. There will be reports of increase that will shock even you. Debts cleared. Unexpected favors. Gifts from unlikely sources. These will be signs that the system of heaven is active around you. And when it happens, do not hide your gratitude. Speak it. Thank God out loud. Gratitude multiplies miracles. Now, listen closely, your family line is being rewritten. You are the bridge between old curses and new blessings. Those who come after you will not fight the same battles you did. You are the breaker of cycles. The transfer is not just for you, it's through you. Every resource you receive will carry purpose. Every door that opens will open for others through you. That's how heaven operates. Abundance in one becomes provision for many. The reason this is bigger than you think is because you are part of a prophecy that touches generations. What you do with this transfer will echo in the future. So handle it with reverence. Do not waste. Do not boast. Use wisely. Sow intentionally. Bless silently. Heaven rewards the humble. You will soon feel an inner peace that you have not felt in a long time. That peace is confirmation that your spiritual bank has been credited. The physical manifestation will soon follow. You may even start to feel a strange sense of anticipation, a knowing that something good is near. That's not wishful thinking. That's spiritual alignment. When that feeling comes, say softly, "Thank you, God, for trusting me." That simple gratitude invites acceleration. My child, prepare your space for abundance. Organize your environment. Let go of what you no longer need. When you make room, you signal heaven that you are ready for more. Remember this, wealth is not about what you hold, it's about what flows through you. Be a channel, not a container. When you give, more comes. The river of blessing never runs dry for the one who shares freely. So tonight, as the stars stand witness, I tell you again, this is bigger than you think. You are part of a divine movement. Heaven is rewriting the balance sheets of destiny. You will be one of the names remembered in this season of transfer. Hold your faith. Do not doubt. Do not fear. You have waited long enough. The hour has come. And the angels of wealth, favor, and opportunity, they are already on their way. If you can feel the truth of this word in your spirit, whisper again, "I receive it." Or let heaven see your agreement by writing it once more. Every declaration counts. Every agreement accelerates the blessing. My child, stay awake in your spirit. The night is holy. The exchange has already begun.